What a day. What a week. What a painful, painful week that we've had. I gotta tell you, this has been one of the more interesting weeks that I've had in a long time, because this is gonna be a much more different stream than what we had a few days ago. That one was obviously the post-op stream, just kind of like existing and going through like all of everything that was in my system, and just my goodness. Now also, I mean, yeah, I was in a lot of pain at that time, but I mean, my goodness, like I was in a lot of pain, but I actually had a lot of pain meds to push me through at the time, so that meant just kind of like moving on by going through the motion and whatnot. But I'm a lot less tired now. The sleep has been a lot better. I can feel my leg, mostly. Yes, the pain meds definitely help not give so much of a crap. But yeah, it's been... So what I've been doing for like the last 5 minutes that we've been live, but you haven't actually seen me on the camera, is I was just responding to another person that's on my Facebook. They're just wanting to buy some stuff off me. Mostly it's just like a Vulcan snowboard jacket. Obviously I'm not going to be snowboarding this winter, but it's more so along the lines of I have like two extra full snowboard outfits or winter outfits, and I have no use for them because that's extra. Like I've already got like other ones that I use, like better ones, I guess you could say, but more ones that are more my style, ones that are a little more like bright, flamboyant, a neon coloring and whatnot. But yeah, so that's just what I was doing over the last few minutes. I was also resting my leg, just kind of giving it some elevation and whatnot. So, all right, let's get through the intro. So we're still on that road to 252. As you can tell, we're at 176 as the beginning of this episode, and that's fantastic. We're actually doing really, really good. And also, for the first time in a long time, I actually had the ability yesterday to shoot a lot of episodes. So we shot 3 episodes yesterday, one of which went out like a couple hours later. And oh my goodness, Melbourne, holy cow. Welcome to make sure you rotate your video over so you can see it the right side up, because I'm sure it's upside down for you, because we're recording on this side of the hemisphere, so you just got to rotate your camera. It should be just fine. But yeah, so that's just how it's been. Surgery I guess went well, and yeah, so we've been looking into doing like some big moves, you know, with like product and whatnot. So we can actually work a little bit more towards like advancing our abilities towards being like successful vendors and just other things like investors and collectors in the hobby. It's not so much about necessarily like me choosing to move away from like collecting in the PSA 9 or graded 9 area, but I definitely am just collecting more along the lines of stuff that I absolutely love. Like stuff that when I see it, it catches, like it just boom, like it's there, like it stops you in your tracks. So stuff like that, stuff that really gets my little fizzy bit going. For those of you that have been here for quite a while, the fizzy bit is just that little thing that I refer to, that just like that nostalgic factor or whatever it is, that little tingle that you get that goes up your spine where you're just like, oh my gosh, like what is that? It just makes you feel good. There's no real, like you can't put your finger on it. You can't put your finger on your fizzy bit, but it's just like, it's that guttural or guttural like thing that you just feel, and it just, everything feels right. You know, it's like when the first time that I ever realized how much I absolutely love my wife was when I realized that I had my first, what I refer to as I love Jen moments, which is a lot like my tickling my fizzy bit. Jen tickles my fizzy bit. This is a family-oriented show, so we're going to talk about the fizzy bit. All right, so speaking of fizzy bit, I actually finally finished for the first time Master Set. So, actually, well, no, not really for the first time, but like actually finished a Master Set for the first time without like anything missing. So it's OG base set for, not first edition, but OG base set. That is exactly the first thing that I actually finished, my first Master Set. So if you guys would like to see it, I'll take it out from one of the binders that you can actually lightly see behind me. As you can tell, all the colorful array of binders, one of those has my base set in it. And yeah, so that's base set OG, first Master Set to fully be completed. Also, yeah, I finally bit the bullet and I decided to buy the Mewtwo, which I got for a good deal. I got it for, I think, 78%. From Destined Rivals, because I mean, my goodness, the odds of pulling it are, if we haven't pulled it by now, then it's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, so we got the base set taken care of, working on the Destined Rivals one still. The 151 is complete, but there's still some other things in there that like people require to like consider it to be complete. Things like 3 reverse hollows. I need one for the Snorlax. I need a couple other ones, but that's about it. It's just reverse hollows that I need. What else? Been working on some other binder stuff. Just like I started a binder for tag team, so that's going to be the most expensive binder I have here pretty soon. I got a lot of grades that are going to be coming back here soon from PSA. Those are going to be coming back probably by the end of this coming week. And if not the end of this coming week, probably somewhere around the beginning of next week after that. But also, we've got another submission that we're going to be doing. The submission that we're going to be doing tomorrow, depending on how this goes, I mean, I'm going to submit it anyway, but depending on how this goes, we might actually get some pretty cool stuff tonight, because we have a lot of good opportunity to get some cool stuff. But, because we're going to be plowing through a bunch of different products. Like, honestly, I don't even know, like, how many different sets we're going to be going through tonight. But we've got 10 tins tonight. Today. Whatever. Yeah. So we've got 10 tins that we're going to be making our way through. And then we've got one box that we're just going to finish it all off with. And we're going to be building our way up from something small to something a little bit on the larger side. The box is definitely the biggest amount of product that we're going to be opening tonight. And the funny thing is that our trash can, the 2 of them, are both completely full. So first things first, we're going to get through our local giveaway. So that's going to be fun. That's what we're going to do first, because we've got to pay it forward from last week's winner of the giveaway. So that would include the Furret. And we also have a local giveaway we're going to spice it up a little bit, because what we have for, oh gosh, where did it go? Oh, there they are. All right. So, attached to last week's is the one prior when we had the 151 giveaway. That is going to be, yeah, Tiki Mug is legit. Yeah, I got that at Jurassic World and Universal Studios in California 2 years ago. When we were down in Cali when we went to that. That was the last time we went, actually. And I love it there. All right, let's catch up with some of these texts first, and we'll go into the opening and whatnot. All right, Sparky, you were first. I appreciate that, buddy. Poke Clinic, that is also one of my other profiles. That's our group or collective name that we have on Instagram. So if any of you guys need to get a hold of us collectively on Instagram for our vending profile, Poke Clinic is actually so make sure you subscribe to Poke Clinic. Even though it'll never go live, it's just another really good reference or resource to have. So for any of our future videos when we actually are like doing vending and whatnot. All right, Armando, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate all of what you and Izzy do for the channel. And I know you're going to be giving us product for the future giveaway as well. And that is, there's no words to describe how appreciative myself and all the recipients of any of the future giveaways are. Liz, thank you so much for stopping by. And I appreciate my moderators. Both Elizabeth George and Sparky are my two moderators. And let's see, we got the Melbourne comment. That was a lovely 3 out of 10 joke. Got to tickle the fizzy bit, Liz. Let's see, family show. Yes, absolutely. The goal is to have as many family members be a part of the show as possible. I try to keep it about as clean as I can. So that is definitely one more thing that I also put on my moderators is in the event if there's any like patterns or like something that's kind of like moving in towards a little bit of a risky business. The moderators will definitely step in and hopefully prevent anything from happening that could get out of hand a little bit. Greetings from Korea. Yes, yeah, sure you're in Korea, Tony. Let's see. All right, what up? Let's see. That's amazing. Matthew, thank you so much for tuning in. I know you're down there in Arizona. I believe there was thunderstorm warnings in your guys' area a couple days ago or yesterday. So hopefully that weather has kind of passed because I know you guys need that water as much as you possibly can, but you don't need it to like drown cars and whatnot. Let's see. Tiki Mug. Yeah, that was Jurassic World. Eddie, thank you so much for stopping by. For those of you that don't know, Eddie, Bartolo Sancho is actually a huge proponent for this channel's existence and whatnot. Let's see. Tony claiming is from Korea. That's funny. And Trainer Courtney. Oh, Courtney, hello. Let me know what the reverse hauls you need for 151. Probably have them. I will actually drop me a text really quick, so because I'm not going to look at it until after the show, and then I will let you know. It's only like 3 or 4, so yeah, I'll definitely let you know. Also, let's get started with that giveaway, that logo giveaway. If anybody wants to check and make sure that they're not missing from the local giveaway that we've got over here, because I want to make sure that we're all up on there. So I'll give you guys a few seconds, verify. I trust that you're all on there, but I just want to verify. So I'm gonna take a sippy sip of water, a little sippy time, and then we'll go for the spin. So just verify that you're on there, or if I'm missing somebody. Water, yes. Mostly because I just took some pain meds about 30 minutes before we started this, and it has already kicked in, and so I don't really want to be hazardous, like haphazardous with all this. So yeah, we're gonna consume water for this one. I mean, we always consume water while we're doing it, but usually we also stay hydrated with other means necessary. So all right, well, everybody seems to be there. Let's give it a go. Let's see what we got over here. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Man, it's a $10 giveaway. Rising Saturn. So, Tony, that's you. All right. Rising Saturn. Tony, you are the winner for today. So you will be getting this Furret, this Arbok, unless you want to pay it forward. And we're going to open up these 2 packs, and whatever you get. Oh, of course he's a slave, yeah. And then we've got these 2 packs right here. So he's going to get the contents of these packs unless he just wants the hits. And we'll go on from there. These are a courtesy of Slippin' Up, also known as Max. Max is the gentleman his son goes to. Varoom. His son goes to our school, my daughter's school, and Sprigatito and Cyclizar. And yeah, definitely courtesy of Max. So, give your little appreciation for that. And we're looking forward to seeing what we got for the next week. So, you know what? Just have Tony let me know tomorrow, or if he wakes up in the middle of the night, if he wants to pay it forward by rolling it into the next giveaway after that, or if he actually wants to hit. So, just let me know what he wants. All right, this is our last pack for the $10 local giveaway. Skeletor, ooh, illustration rare, Sandile from Scarlet Violet Base. He's got 3 pulls going into his $10 local giveaway. All right. Perfect. Way to go. What a win. All right. I'm really curious. How much does that Sandile go for? What do we got over here? All right, so it's Scarlet Violet Base. That Sandile, it's got to be towards the top. It's so cool. Oh my gosh, is it really not one of the top 10? It's not one of the top 20. Okay, it's a $4 card. That's not so bad. Shout out to Max. You locals help keep the stream and positivity going. Absolutely, because the reason why we're doing the $10 weekly giveaway is because the locals are the ones that are making it happen. Like, there's so much appreciation and so much paying it forward that I don't even know where to start. So, I mean, I do know where to start with tonight with these tins though, because we've got a lot. Like there's 10 tins that we're gonna make our way through. So 10 tins. We're gonna start off small. Gotta warm up. We got our 2 packs taken out. That was nice. And we got a Shrouded Fable 2-pack tin. So sorry, I also did some needling, like some microdermabrasion needling or whatever you want to call it. And it's good for your skin. It helps promote collagen and just like skin repair, growth, and stuff like that. I love it. I mean, yeah, it's not super comfortable doing it, but it is. The results are amazing. Look how amazing look at that. Look at that. It's good. It's good. It's good. I tell myself it's good. I'm gonna keep telling myself it's good. All right. First pack, not going for a giveaway. Maybe it'll go out for a giveaway. We'll see. All right. First pack is Shrouded Fable in quite a while, actually. And let's say, I think the Pheasant Night Stretcher, that's like a $3-4 card. I think that's a $3 card. Speaking of which, Idaho Hunter, if you're in here, Sean, this is for you. So you already paid it forward once. We'll okie dokie EX. So yeah, we'll get that thing. I think what's funny is actually this basic card right here is worth like 8 times more than that okie dokie. So that's pretty funny. But either way, we got our first pull. First pull, first pack magic. Love it. Yeah, it always feels like there's like a hair on the tip of my nose whenever we do like the needling. Yeah, so $2.78 Night Stretcher. And it's not even a hollow. It's not even a reverse hollow. It's none of that. It's just a regular uncommon card. And you know what's funny? You pull like one every other pack, it seems. Academy at Night. Houndour into an illustration rare Monkey Dory. Oh my good. Tell me that's not a gorgeous card. Tell me that's not a gorgeous card. Like, look how beautiful. Look at all of the dimension to that card. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, Monkey Dory apparently is, it's either a mythical or a legendary Pokemon. We're going to look at that really quick. It doesn't look like it has any print lines. We're just looking at stuff to also submit for tomorrow. Because even though I don't really care for this Pokemon, wow, it's actually really clean. I mean, bottom right, there's like that hint of a white speck. And that might be the difference between it getting a 10 and getting a 9. Either way, maybe we'll bring that one in. What is the... Wait, is this... The Monkey Dory is a $26 card? That's a $25 card right here. Or is it a $25 card as a PSA 10? That's what I want to know. I want to know what... It's $25 raw. Wow, that's incredible. What does it go as a PSA 10? Use collector. It's the fastest, easiest way to figure that stuff out. Wow, raw. That is... Pff. I'm going to say it. I like that raw. The card. The card raw is nice. 60? Wow. That's not so bad. 60 is a PSA 10. That's not as good as I thought it would be, you know, because most $25 cards... oh, shit, we already opened that. Most $25 cards, when they're, like, graded, if they come back as a PSA 10... then they actually are usually in the hundreds. But, you know, either way, I think the reason why it probably goes for that good of raw price is probably because it's a playable card. And when it's a PSA 10, you're not going to play with a PSA slabbed up card. Nobody's going to do that. All right. But... we've got a Pokeball, 3 packs. 3 packs in this Pokeball right here. Boom. You know what's funny? How many of these we have? Like, I think we've probably got like 8 or... yeah, you can't enter the giveaway unless you're local. The giveaway's already over anyway, because it's a local giveaway. It's a weekly local giveaway. Do you live in Eastern Idaho by chance? Supreme Gamer? We'll wait. Do you live in Eastern Idaho? All right. Tinkatink, Cyclizar, into a Cofagrigus, EX. Man, we're at 3 packs and 3 pulls. That's not bad at all. That's actually pretty good. Oh, you do not. All right, so we will, when we hit 252, what's it called? 252 subscribers, there will be another big giveaway. That I really want to do the gosh, what's it called? I really want to do one of the Neo era packs, but I don't know if that's something. I mean, dude, it's so expensive. $250 minimum for just that 1 pack. Oh my gosh. 4 packs, 4 pulls. But yeah, so that's what I want to do for the 252 giveaway. I want to do a Neo era pack giveaway. But I mean, the price on them just keeps going up, and it's a little rough. Like, I even looked into Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and those packs are also like the same price. They're like $250, $300. And yeah, that one, that's just as rough. I don't even know if the pull rates are any better or any worse, but either way, it's still something, you know. Of course, Temporal Forces is going to be the one that's going to be the letdown. Oh, that's funny. All right, so, oh, we got this other little mini tin over here. So I have no idea what's in this mini tin. Maybe it's Evolving Skies. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But yeah, so thank you very much, Liz, for answering Supreme Gamer's question. Appreciate that. But also, Supreme Gamer, definitely feel free to, subscribe to the channel because, it doesn't cost you anything. It helps out more than you think. And we can't get to 252 without without somebody subscribing, and we get a pretty good amount of subscribers almost every day. Like, we actually move along pretty well. All right, Vaporeon V card, pretty cute little card. It says Sword and Shield, but we've got no Sword and Shield packs. Wow, we got 2 Paldea Evolve and 2 Scarlet Violet. You know what's funny? If we have anything epic in here, that will be insane because we have had this tin for like 2 years sitting in the closet. It's just that I didn't know what was in it. So now I'm definitely exaggerating on it being 2 years. It's probably been in the closet for about a year, just sitting in like the very back in the top, and it was sitting in the one of my bins that I'm planning on keeping sealed for a long time. And then I was like, you know what? I have no idea what's even in this tin. So if I was to actually consider on like investing in this tin or like putting my name on it and saying that I don't know what's in it, but it might be something good. I mean, if you don't know what's in there, you definitely should not ever sign your name over to it with just, oh yeah, we got a special illustration rare. Oh my gosh. Boom. Magnezone. No, that's not a special illustration rare. Wait, are we missing something? Where's our other reverse holo? So how many cards came in that pack? All right, 1 second. Because there's supposed to be 10 cards, not including the code card. I think we're 1 card short. There's 1 reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then there's 11. So they managed to not give us a second reverse. That's interesting. Is it stuck to your other? Oh, actually, let me check really quick. All right, okay, there's nothing stuck to that one, nothing stuck to that one, nothing to that one. Here, we'll check all these other ones. Nope. Nothing. Wow. That's weird. That's interesting. Rising Saturn. Hello, Tony. Welcome to the party. You have won. To the Magnezone. Nothing stuck to the Magnezone. Which would actually be funny. It'd be magnetic. But, sorry. Here, let me put my hand there. No, there's nothing stuck to the back of it. Yeah, that's weird. $1.28. We'll take it. All right, we got another. Dude, sorry I took a nap. No, it's perfectly fine, dude. You're not feeling well. You got to take a nap. All right. Also, Tony, do you want to see what you won? You're the local giveaway winner. So you won the Furret, the Arbok, and the Sandile. The Sandile is from Scarlet Violet base. It's about $3.50. Arbok is, I think you owe us about $10 to take that one, and the Furret's about $77 you owe me. So roughly you owe us about $6.7 billion, just ballparking a figure. Yeah, so Scarlet Violet base, second pack. Maybe we'll actually get 2 reverses in this one. Nope, single reverse. What's going on? In Scarlet Violet base, do they always give us 2 reverses? I don't get it. I'm not going to count through it again. Not going to count through it. All right. Paldea Evolve, looking for that fish. You take Bitcoin? Yeah, but only as long as it's in the double digits. Like, as long as we'll take a minimum of 10 Bitcoin. Like 10 whole Bitcoins. Like, we're not messing around with like 9 or less. Like, you gotta make it worth our time, you know? Because what's it at? 114,000 or some crap like that. 130,000. That's about where we feel like we're deserving it. All right, no pulls from the Paldea Evolve. That'd have been sick though. That'd have been an incredibly cool way to start this stream. All right, just with a regular illustration rare. Regular basic illustration rare. Yeah, I was watching a video the other day where they were selling those Magikarps. 114,661. Wow, I was very close at 114,000. Is this from the Pokeball tin? Wonder if it's in their mass printing and made them missing some things. No, this one's from the Evolutions. Here, it came from this tin. It's one of the Evolution ones. I got these from Target. Back when you used to be able to buy stuff on clearance. And, like, you were, back in the day, you were a fool if you bought stuff above MSRP. Or even at MSRP. If you were buying stuff at MSRP back in the day, you were a fool. I think most of the stuff that I still have sealed, I bought below MSRP. Like, most of it. Like, my Mew 151 box, I got that at, like, $100. And my... Oh, gosh. That Lost Origins one, that was, I think, 45 bucks. Silver Tempest was about 45. Astro Radiance was 50. Fusion Strike Box, I bought that one secondhand because that one was already out of print at that time. But either way, those were the days back when you used to walk into a Target or a Walmart and you'd be like, I can't afford to clear the shelf. Like, now you and two friends could go in and clear the shelf out 4 days a week if that was an option. And then, I mean, shoot, there was stuff that had been on the wall for years. Stuff that they couldn't, like, they had to put on sale. All right, we've got one of these. There's no Evolving Skies in here. I've opened up, like, a ton of these. So, first things first, a lot of people are going to think, oh, that's the one with Evolving Skies in it. No, I don't think this one does. This is a second print run, I believe, which means there's battle styles, Vivid Voltage, Sword and Shield base set, stuff like that. Moses, thank you for stopping by. Moses is my brother-in-law, so welcome. Hope you guys had a good, fun weekend with the kiddos. And we need to jump on... We need to jump on Helldivers sooner than later. All right, so here's what we got. We got Battle Styles, Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, and 2 base set Sword and Shields. I believe the pull from these is the Snorlax. No, well, actually, I was just about to say no epic pulls so far, but honestly, we have got one pretty good pull. It's the Monkey Dory, and I mean, what a freaking cool pull. I was not expecting it to be that much. I thought it was going to be 15, 16 bucks, maybe 16. But no, we're looking at a $26 pull. That's pretty freaking cool. Krabby salad it into a Tapu Koko V card. Gotta love a cool V card. Get your mind out of the gutter, Tony. Armando, let's keep it civil. I'll call a government agency on you. IRS? Yeah, IRS. All right, let's see. Boom. Oh, got to do the little pack trick. Also, Armando, we are most certainly going to have to meet up at your restaurant this week at some point to get some good chow. Because I'm overdue with hanging out with you. What day actually works for you? Because not only would I like to come in with the family, but I mean, I'd really like to come in with the family. I think they'd really like to hang out for a little bit. And Jen's pretty over it with me needing her to drive me around everywhere because I can't drive because of the procedure. But also the medication, my leg is in a splint. Oh my god, look at that Charmander. Look at who's a happy boy. Who's a happy little Charmander. Oh yeah, Duskull into a non-hollow Donphan. But that's Sword and Shield for you, man. Sword and Shield, it can be bitter. Even though I make the schedule, I forget when I work. You gotta stop drinking. I mean, nah, no, don't do that. That's unsafe. You want to keep drinking, just, drink responsibly. Just, whenever you want. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't pull for it. Okay. All right. Oh, there's so many cute cards in Sword and Shield. Not Ariados. That one's ugly. Look at that Diglett. He's obviously very proud of himself. Is that a shrine of Diglett for Diglett? Squovet's all fat and happy. All right. Teddy Ursa, Rookidee into a Golurk non-holo. Man, how screwed could we possibly get in this opening? Because we're at one pull. We got the Tapu Koko V card. That's it. But you know what's funny about this is that, yeah, there's a lot of potential in these packs. I mean, Thursday and Friday night, but if you guys want to go this Thursday night, I don't work and we can go there. I mean, yeah, we could go and, you know, hang out and have some food and drink and whatnot, but, you know, I don't know, I don't want to get in the way of, like, you making other people work for you. That's awkward. All right, Mustard into an ugly licky. What a waste of that. All right, no vintage for the giveaway. Also, are you out of vintage? Is that why? No, I'm. That's funny. No, I'm not doing vintage for the giveaway this time because there was a product donated to the channel. So, any time that we have product donated to the channel for giveaway, that is what we're going to use for the giveaways. So it was Slippin' Up, or Max. He was the gentleman that actually provided us with 4 packs for the giveaway. So if anybody for the future ones wants to provide us with some stuff, feel free, because yeah, made a total of roughly $4 in that tin. I don't even think I made that much. I mean, the Tapu Koko is probably worth 45 cents, and yeah, nobody's gonna pay you at all for bulk. Yeah, I think the tin, I honestly think that the tin is the most expensive thing for of all of it. Like, just having that tin in my possession, and I'm gonna throw it away. So that's fun. But yeah, just having that tin is more expensive than all the things that I opened up. Quackaball tin, here we go. We got 5 packs. All right, Obsidian Flames, Scarlet Violet Base, Silver Tempest, and a Lost Origin. Let's go Silver Tempest and Lost Origin first. Let's keep it a little Sword and Shieldy here. Oh man, let's see. Store all your rooms in there. Oh, so I could just destroy them all at once. I could just light the tin on fire. That would actually, that's efficiency right there. All right, let's see if we can get the Lugia. We got a white code card, and from what I understand, white code cards mean no pull. And the annoying thing about that is I actually am starting to think they might be right, because, I mean, look at that crap. But yeah, we haven't actually had a pull from Sword and Shield in a while. Like a real pull, like a real, like, hold the phone. That's something incredible. But hey, if it's gonna be any set, Lost Origin is hopefully the set that we can get a real pull. And we got a black code card. Supposedly black code cards are where the pulls are at. So maybe we got something big. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to be a little careful here. But honestly, we don't know for sure. So we're going to get a little sippy sip. And then we're going to move on. Because if this ends up being a Giratina, then it's going to get noisy. That Gloom is in another dimension. Honestly, it seems like most of the Pokemon from Sword and Shield are in a whole other dimension. Murkrow, Choupette into a Medicham, and a non-holo Manectric. So there you go. That answers your question of, you know, code cards and their significance. So that's 2 packs gone down the drain. Nothing. No pulls. Sword and Shield base set. Let's see if that could be our little thing here. If that's, and this is our big pull. Scarlet Violet base set. Let's see if we got something good here. I mean, the other day when we were opening up some sick stuff, like in that first video, the video I updated a couple days ago, first pack magic ended up being a special illustration rare Skeledirge, actually, not that one, but you know, a special illustration rare Skeledirge from base set, or sorry, not base set, Paldean Fates? Paldea Evolve? Paldea Evolve. That was pretty cool. And there is a card that has been donated to the channel to get destroyed. So in the event that we don't actually destroy anything tonight, that, you know, because we had that one Varoom that came through a few minutes, or sorry, that one Varoom that came through. And if we don't have anything else that we're going to destroy tonight, then we're going to take that special illustration rare Varoom, and we, per the courtesy of the dono, we're going to destroy it. All right. You know that Umbreon, regular non-hollow, is worth like $1? What to? Store all your Varooms in there? What to? I got a Varoom you can destroy. Show me. It's the one from Shrouded. Where is that one from? 1 second. Obsidian Flames. That's where that special illustration rare from Obsidian Flames is from. So, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get a Varoom in here. We'll destroy 2 Varooms. That'll be fun. Because right now we are striking out massively with these tins. Like, huge strikeout. But, you know, you gotta get a lot of potential. A lot of potential. Fungus saloned it into a Thundurus. No pulls at all from an entire tin. Not one single pull. I guess maybe that Umbreon, but... let's see. All right. Next tin. That's the one. This is the one. We're going to get something big out of here. It's probably not going to be like that one that we had, I think it was about 2 months ago, where we had 1 tin, 5 packs. It was actually one of these. 5 packs, 5 pulls, and one of which was an SIR. That was incredible. Never actually done or seen anything like that before, so that was absolutely unheard of. Red, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Much appreciated. All right. Oh, we got Brilliant Stars in Silver Tempest. And then we got, you know what, we're going to go backwards this time. So we're going to go with Paldea, or no, we're going to go with Scarlet Violet base set. And then we're going to go from there. All right. Got a white code card from Scarlet Violet base. Hopefully we get something. Got a cute little Magnemite. Scovillain into a Torkoal, a Skeledirge, Toxtricity, and no pulls again. We're at, what, 8 packs now? Not 1 pull. Do we call somebody for this? Are we building up to something? Somebody want to tell me what's happening right now? Because we must be building up for something here, because this is impressive. Oppressive? Either way. All right. Shinx. Giacomo, Talonflame, Heracross, Dendra, Giacomo again into a Kuparaja EX. Okay, so not exactly the pull we were looking for, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Kuparaja EX, basic one from Paldea Evolved. It's a full art. Some people will call it like a, not a super rare. Some people call it full art. I don't know what the technical term might be. I call it a full art. But at least we got something. We broke that streak. We were going to go into 9 packs with no pulls. Instead, we stopped it at 8. Stopping it. Put our foot down, not our right foot. Because, you know, unlike some people, you know, they don't, my right foot ain't working. Red, your right foot working? Slackoth, Veluza. All right. Silver Tempest base, or sorry, not base set. Silver Tempest from Sword and Shield. Looking for that Lugia. Never pulled the Lugia. And of all the cards in all of Sword and Shield, the Lugia is actually the, oh god, it's $1.42. So the Lugia is, I think, the highest card that gets a, what's it called? 10 on it from PSA. It's consistently, when submitted, gets a 10. As long as it's like it's near mint, you know. So, either way, Worker into an Arcanine non-hollow. Definitely not the Lugia. Not at all. At least it was a Pokemon instead of like a trainer. All right, it's worth $433.95 raw. The Lugia, yeah, I mean, that's a freaking epic card to pull for sure. All right, we got another white code card. Sword and Shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant Stars. Actually, one of my more preferred sets. Okay, so the Lugia goes for 433. Wow, it went up significantly. I think it was at like just over 300 last time I saw. All right, Luxray into a non-holo Thundurus. Or Tornadoes. We gotta be building up for something big. We're halfway through our tens and we don't have any, I mean, shoot, the first 10 that we had was our best thing that we had all day. So, we have a lot of potential though, and none of these packs are pulling through. None of these 10s. We probably got enough. If we were to calculate all of the money from all the pulls that we've got from all of these 10s, we're probably covering one single 10. One. At MSRP. Not even at market. Alright, 2 Obsidian Flames, 1 Scarlet Violet Base, a Silver Tempest, and a Lost Origin. We're gonna get these Scarlet Violet bases out of the way. And then we'll go over to Lost Origin, then Silver Tempest, then we'll go back-to-back Obsidian. Boom. Alright, the trash can's getting all full. Ugh. Might have to dig into the tub. The tub of packs. See if we can get anything good out of there, because we've been getting fairly lucky out of the tub. Growlithe into a Nimona and a Meowscarada. My goodness. Alright, Silver Tempest. Please don't be a white code card. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. You know, you would think with the amount of, like, the volume of, like, cards that were, packs that we're opening up, you'd think there'd be something in here. Oh, man. That we would have hit something cool by now, but... Nope. Oh, that's adorable Dratini. But, you know, we won't stop until we hit something pretty epic, you know? Because... Metagross Hollow. You guys have known me well enough, long enough that, you know, we don't stop until we get enough. Like Michael Jackson. Can't stop till you get enough. No, it's a different host. Let's see. Sorry, reading a text message off to the side as well. All right. Lost Origin with a white code card right into the trash. Whoops. Grabbed that one by mistake. That's going to go back up there. All right. I think I mixed it up a little bit. Is that okay, perfect. All right. Let's do this. Lost Origin. Let's pull something amazing. And if we don't, then... Well, we didn't, so... Oh, my goodness. Is this because of the Varoom comments? Is this payback from Varoom's? A manifestation of all the hatred that we have from Varooms. Because no matter how much they're demonstrating their hate for me right now, I hate them more. Alright. Varoom rules all. We do not question Varoom. We just listen. Obey its rules. Charmeleon into a regular Hollow Entei. Oh my goodness. Was that 7 packs now? We're at like 7 packs with no pulls. The ghost of Varoom strikes again. I'm gonna wreck that Varoom behind me. I'm not just gonna shred it once. I'm gonna shred it twice. It's gonna be that Varoom is going to rue this day. The day will be rude. Clefairy into an illustration rare Gloom. We finally got a pull. And it's from Obsidian Flames. And it's actually a really cool card. I've pulled this one before. And, I mean, my goodness. It's such a beautiful card. We got the 2 Weedles over here. Clearly, there's a deal going on. There's a Weedles deal. There's an exchange of Weedles going on right here. And Gloom is just on another level. Just going, man, on a spirit quest. Yeah, it's not in great condition. Not gonna submit this one, but we got something. Something. All right, love the colors. 1326. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll take that. I mean, obviously, shoot, at this point, I would take a Varoom SIR. I wouldn't. But, you know, the Gloom is dope. The Gloom is dope. It's a really cool card. Who was the... who did that one? Masoko Tomii. They clearly do spirit questing, because that's what it looks like. It looks like they've been on multiple spirit quests. All right, more base set tins going at it. Coming at you. But I think this is our last... This is our last base set tin. So ones where you'll see base set. And we're going to... Thank you very much, Courtney. Appreciate it. And thank you so much for stopping by. Where are you guys going? Where are you guys going to eat? Or are you guys bringing food back? I asked Jen, I was like, hey, what do you want for dinner? And she said, I'll take just about anything. So I was like, yeah, no, I'll just order. I don't really want to make anything tonight. Domino's, nice. The Philly cheesesteak pizza is pretty decent. Palmy, Bombardier into, of course, a non-pull halucha. All right, let's go with the Brilliant Stars. Let's hope for something. Let's hope for something. Anything amazing. I mean, because... Oh, thank goodness we don't have a white code card. Let's hope for that Charizard. I mean, there's so many cool cards in here. There's the trainer galleries are unmatched. Like, Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars have the most unmatched trainer gallery, like, potential. Their artworks are just insanely cool. So let's hope for something like that. What is happening to that Farfetch'd? That is... Is he you know what? I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try. Execute Lipard into... Something. Something. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not something. I mean, I guess it's something. Aggron V. Aggron V from Brilliant Stars. Alright. Also, I got a quick question. How's the music? Is it too quiet, too loud? Because I can barely hear it on my side. I do have a speaker over here, so I try to monitor the speaker. Yeah, 85 cents. Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, I was really thinking it was going to be even less than that. I was thinking it's... White code card. I was thinking it's going to be $1, you know, but... Can't hear it at all? Okay, well, let's change that. Alright, we're going to go over to the music, and we're going to turn it up. Alright, how's that? Is that too loud, or is that okay? I think it's a little low tonight. Okay, I can... Let me know how that sounds so far right there, because if that's okay, then yay. Or if you want me to increase it, then I can do other means as well. Boom. Because we also don't want it to be picked up through the speaker. Or, sorry, through the mic. We don't want that. Alright. Last pack of Sword and Shield. And it's a white code card, so... What a cute little Pikachu. Let's hope for something good. I don't think we're going to get anything too incredible, like a Lilligant non-holo. But, you know... It's not so bad. We got 2 Paldea Evolve packs. We can... things can get out of hand right here, right now. Feels a little heavy, a little fishy. Feels like a 6-pounder. My ankle's sorry. I can feel it swelling up in my my splint right now, so it's kind of getting a little sore right now. I can feel the pulse in my splint from my leg. I might actually have to change up my position that I'm sitting in here. Palmot. Still sounds faint, but I think it's a little fine where it's at right now, but that's just me. Yeah, no worries. I don't want it to be too overbearing to where, like, I don't mind speaking over it because it actually brings me a little more energy. Like, I have to try. Because one of the top tips that I'd read was speak not to the camera, not to the microphone, but to the other side of the room. Like as if I was over there and I'm trying to speak to somebody over here. So that's what they want you to speak through the camera, through the microphone. And so that's why I like to keep the volume a little bit on the higher side on my end so I could hear it. You didn't even know I had music? Oh, man. Yeah, there's been a couple videos in the past where I didn't realize how loud I had the music, and that's when it got a lot out of hand. Alright, Hoppip into a Garganackle. You know what? Honestly, I'm kind of happy to be getting out of these base set tins. That's why we opened up so many of them tonight. Because they were taking up a little bit of room, and there's nothing in them, apparently. But we got one of those. We got two of these. And we're going to open those tonight. You have a newborn you can't hear. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. All right. Boom. I still have quite a few of these that are going to be in storage, I guess you could say, that I'm keeping sealed for a while. I don't know if I'm ever going to open them. I blame the military for my hearing problem. Or as they say in the military, what? Two journey together, three destined rivals. Journey Together, as we all know, personal favorite from Sword and Shield, or sorry, Scarlet Violet. It's not service connected. Oh, that's funny. They finally took care of my back. The military finally said, you know what? We'll say his back is we did that to him. So funny. All right. Combuskin into a Golem. Torkoal. Maractus into a Butterfree. A Butterfree. It's okay, Dad. It's a old Vine or old dubbed YouTube video. Nothing. I mean, it's funny. There's a lot of videos out there that most people around my age, you know, dying, actually, like, when you say certain, like, keywords, like little ticks, like, it brings up, like, a post-traumatic media disorder that we've all got. And, you know, like, Charlie. Can't hear the name Charlie and think normal thoughts. Leopleurodon. It's just so funny. There's just so many things. Like anytime that I hear the word badger, all I think of is badger, 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 badger. Yeah, Candy Mountain, Charlie. All right, we're like 6 packs with no pulls, so let's get something going here. Hydrapple, Electabuzz, into India's Garchomp, Basic EX. Power's Thirst and Salad Fingers. Dude, Salad Fingers? I try so hard to forget about Salad Fingers. Honestly, like, if I could never remember Salad Fingers for the rest of my life, it would be too soon. What was it? Happy Tree Friends? That was another one. Happy Tree Friends was traumatic in every way, where everything went from, you know, whoa, that's cute, to whoa, to like therapy. You go from cute to therapy in like a 5-minute episode, if you can even make it that long. Oh, illustration rare Raticate and Spitops. Wow, okay, we finally got something. Our first cool pull in what, 25 packs? All right, that's sick. I love this card, by the way. This is definitely one of my more preferred cards. Wow, okay, so we got a little white nick there at the top right. And that's it, but you can't submit You can't submit something like that and expect it to get a 10. I'm certainly on the hunt for some 10s. So, I mean, yeah, you could be hopeful. You could be optimistic. Maybe you'll get a 10. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll take that $15 Raticate from from Destined Rivals and turn it into something epic. Or maybe you'll waste $20 and you'll take a $15 card, put it into a $20 slab, and turn it into a $16 card. Duck Song was another one, right? Oh, gosh. Yeah. Oh, cute little Magikarp. We're fans of Magikarp here. Barraskewda, Watchtower, Purloin, into a Meowth and an Articuno. I love the hollowing. That pattern of the the regular hollow Articuno is so cool. Such a cool Pokemon. Such a cool card. I mean, $8.37. That's good, not great. But there's just so much potential from these packs, you know? That's the issue. So much potential. It's so tempting. Just seeing them sitting there in the closet and just thinking, I wonder what's inside of you. Don't we all just wonder what it's all like on the inside? All right. 2 Journey Together, 3 Destined Rivals. Let's see what we got. You know, $8.37 really ain't that bad. I mean, it pays for the 1 pack, so at least there's that. And we can't get too spoiled, I guess, because we opened up that booster box of, oh gosh, what was it called? Crap. Mega Symphonia. We opened the booster box of Mega Symphonia, which has a lot of packs, but there's only 5 cards per pack. And we pulled the chase card, like, weirdly early. That was our first go at Mega Symphonia, besides, like, when I was on vacation in Washington a few weeks ago, I decided that when I was out with my sister and her husband, that I was going to go ahead and buy, like, 1 of each, Mega Symphonia and then the other set. And yeah, we got lucky, you know. Sorry, I didn't get anything out of those packs. I don't think any of us pulled anything out of those packs. Maybe my brother-in-law did, but I don't know. Honestly, don't really remember, because we were opening up a lot of stuff, and we didn't get a lot of incredible pulls. Jen got some sick pulls, though. Not from any of those, but from, like, Black and White and Prismatic. We were helping my sister and her husband open up packs, and he ended up pulling the Espeon, and Jen ended up pulling the Genesect from either Black or White. It was one of the two. Ogerpon, Sacred Ash, into a Misty's Gyarados regular holo. Yeah, I think at this point we're going to have to dive into the Tub of Greatness. Because unless the final box or these last couple packs give us something epic, then... Because this is our last 10. I think, yeah. Yeah, that's the last 10. So, hopefully something. If not, we're going to have to go into some serious overtime. Because we pulled much better stuff. Ooh, another illustration rare. Ooh, Cynthia's Roserade. Still looking like we might go into some overtime. Cynthia's Roserade illustration rare from Destined Rivals. How's it look? Looks clean. Actually, it looks real clean. Let's see if there's any print lines. We got to find that perfect angle in the light and the reflection. That is a really cool card, by the way. Let's see, any white? We're going to pull that up to the camera, see if there's any whitening on any of the corners. Yeah, I got a little nick there in the top left. Bottom left, kind of, it's not perfect, bottom left. Bottom right's not perfect either. 1667, I'll definitely take that. That's not so bad. All right, but still got a little bit more to go, a little bit more. All right. Boom. Yeah, I kind of emptied out a lot of the stuff out of the closet just because I was like, you know what, we're not wheezing. What's that wheezing doing? It's up to no good, for sure. All right, Tarantula, Electabuzz, Rabsca EX. Moving on through. Covering up that Cynthia's Roserade with a basic EX Rabsca. Girl, you must be crazy. All right. I think when we get done with this video, I might just stay down here in the clinic for a little bit longer. Just elevate my foot. Just kind of, I don't know, maybe we'll knock out a couple other videos for the future. No, I'm not going to do that. Definitely going to hang out down here for a little bit longer, though. Because I really need to elevate my foot. It's sore. It's really sore. Next doctor's appointment is on Tuesday, where the doctor's going to tell me... I guess he's probably going to tell me something along the lines of, we got to put in a cast now. You know, how's your pain? I don't really know. Stellar Crown, though. One thing I do know, Stellar Crown is a pretty fun set. There are some really cool cards in this set. The Squirtle and the Bulbasaur, I mean, my goodness, they're both illustration rares and they're incredible. The Terapagos SIR, also fantastic. How's it been going? Well, if you're referring to my leg, I mean, my leg feels better than these packs. We've been pulling crap all night, dude. We pulled, what, 3 good cards the entire night? Here, actually, let me show you what we pulled so far the entire night. We pulled that Cynthia's Roserade a few minutes ago. And then we pulled Eradicate a few packs before that. And then we had, like, nothing since that in the Gloom. And then between the Gloom and the Monkey Dory, this was like one of the first packs that we opened too, by the way, so that was annoying. And yeah, those are like the only good cards that we pulled the entire night. Was that 4 good cards the entire night? But again, you know, Squirtle is the highest card, $80. Oh my god, it's going up. Man, that's awesome. I mean, if you pull it, it's awesome. If you want to buy it, it's not so great. Call Bell into a Drasna Trainer Art Gallery. That's not so bad. I think it's a $1 card, Drasna. Stellar, or Surging Sparks. But we're going to open up Surging Sparks first, and then we'll go ahead and open up Stellar Crown. And then after that, Adair is... Oh, the trainer card, Adair. Gotcha. You know the Iono from one of the sets? Not Iono's Belly Bolt, not to be confused with that, but just an Iono. I think it's Paldea Evolved. That one was like a $60, $70 card. Miraidon, Panseer, into his Zarude. But yeah, it was definitely one of the more expensive trainer art galleries. And then the Perrin, which I have the Perrin, actually, it's down in my Keep Forever binder. That one, it doesn't look great. It's definitely not submission worthy. Best case scenario, gets a 9. It's the centering is crap. There's like a spot on each one of the corners, so it's not great. There's no smudges or smears or anything like that. It's packed fresh. But yeah, either way, it's good, not great. Altaria, Terapagos into a hyper rare Pikachu EX, one of the highest cards that you can get from Surging Sparks as far as I know. But my goodness, you know what's funny? We've never submitted a hyper rare EX card as far as I know. So let's hope that this one is in good condition. My god, I hope it's in good condition. All right, okay, looks like the corners are good. The centering's not great. Centering is not great, but the corners are good. This might be, it has potential. That might be a 10. Let's get a number going up here. This card is $58? The Pikachu? Oh my gosh, the Pikachu is 50. Wow, it skyrocketed. It surpassed, oh my gosh, everything. The Hydreigon's a $45 card. You know what? I pulled that Hydreigon. That was epically not good. Like, it was, or sorry, it was epically high. Like, I pulled the Hydreigon when it was about $90. You really like that card? I like that card too. Honestly, I think it's the best looking Pikachu, besides the one from 151 in Sword and Shield, or Scarlet Violet. Sword and Shield, it would be the Pikachu V card that is also skyrocketing right now. Oh, it looks like the B-Hole Pikachu EX is going up. Wow, I mean, just so you guys know, that might actually be something to invest in. Buying a few of those. Tony, we should talk about that after this. Latios, Quaxel, Vulpix, into an Alolan Executor. Pikachu is the highest card in the set right now at 331. Yeah, that's no surprise. It's always been the pull from the set. You know what's funny though? The Latios was getting fairly close to the Pikachu. It was. The Pikachu was down to like 240 a few weeks ago, and the Latios was like 180. So I know that doesn't sound super close, but it was pretty close. All right, we got some Stellar Crown. I thought I saw some rainbowing back there, so maybe we got something. Maybe we got a Terapagos. But we're at Stellar Crown now. We don't have a Terapagos because it would have been right there. We got a Galvantula EX. So it looks like all of our pulls were just waiting for us in the box down there. I think we'll go into a small amount of overtime for right now. We're just gonna dive into the tote, grab maybe 10 packs, and call it good. What do you think, Prismatic? Because we've got a lot of Prismatic in there still that we need to open up. 71 cents in the Executor. Yeah, that's really no surprise. All right, and then the Galvantula, probably about the same, I think. If even, I don't even think it's as much as the Executor. All right, Vroom, off with its head. Reshiram, Flittle, Meltan into an Iron Boulder and calling it good at that. Where's that go? Boom, right there. Oh wait, we had an extra pack of Surging Sparks that I moved off to the side that I didn't realize. All right, just chilling. He's doing good. He just woke up from a nap, so he is refreshed. He's ready to rip some packs. He actually, Dalton, Tony is the winner of this week's weekly local giveaway. Vulpix into a Swablu, skipped a card, Tauros, Kecleon, Surferdid, Gastrodon. Oh, Dalton, I did a pickup today. If you want to see it, you might like it. And there's actually a couple cards that I wanted to show you guys. So this is the Espeon that I pulled the other day, or that I picked up today from one of the other guys in the local community. So yeah, let me show you guys. It's clean. It looks really, really good. Tony already saw this in person, so he knows what it looks like. Every corner is immaculate, and yeah, honestly, it could probably get a 10. I wouldn't be surprised if that card gets a 10. But we're taking that one in first thing tomorrow. We're going to take the kids to school, then the wife and I are going to grab breakfast, and then we're going to go over to GameStop before they open. Gonna have a good time. Oh, some of the other ones that I picked up. Here's this one. It also looks like a 10, and yeah, the back is immaculate. It was labeled as the LP, which I don't know where they're getting that info from. And then the Umbreon Gold Star Pop 5 Celebrations. That one also looks like a 10. Hey, sweetheart. I love you. Thank you for stopping by, sweetheart. All right. But yeah, Jen, those are the cards that we're going to be taking in tomorrow. So, what do you think, Jen? Do you want to go to breakfast after we drop the kids off at school? How's that sound? Where would you like to go to breakfast? Because, yeah, it's like definitely one of Jen's first times. So Jen's getting more attention right now than the counselor. Oh, skipped a couple. Tornadus, Toedscruel, Aereo Zero Depths, and an Earthworm EX. Hey, Jen, do you see? We pulled the Pikachu tonight. It's fourth highest card in the set. We'll set the Orthworm behind it because we don't care about that. What do you think about that one? Do you think we should submit that one, Jen? If you're still there. I seen. Oh, you did see. Okay, perfect. Where do you want to go for breakfast tomorrow? That you're gonna drive us to. It's so funny. It's so funny seeing Jen jump into the channel and everybody's just like, ah, Jen! We don't care anymore about you, sir. I get that. I get that. I mean, have you seen her? She's pretty cool. Even though she's avoiding the question. I popped the question about, oh, wow, that's a cute Lapras, about breakfast. Look at that Lapras. That's an adorable little Lapras. This is Jen's channel now. She annexed it. Phalanx, Caracosta into a Rhyperior. Looks like we're at our last pack of Stellar Crown coming up. I don't know. Man, pick something, dude. We got a Froakie back there. That's going to be fun. All right. Oh, and then we got to go to USPS right after we go to, gosh, Reverum. All right. Let's. Wait a second. Was there not? Oh, it was a Lily. That's what it was. That was the first reverse. All right, Reverum up against the wall. Calling it good on that. And then we're going into overtime, Jen, because we only had like 5 pulls. Five decent pulls. Now, granted, one of them was pretty cool. All right, what do we have here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. All right, we got Twilight Masquerade and Prismatic Evolutions coming in hot. This is our first Prismatic Evolutions that we're opening up tonight. We haven't opened up any yet today. Oh, it's pretty much mostly Prismatic and some Twilight. We'll go with Twilight just because that Reverum is worth 6 cents, sir. Yeah. That's why we like Jen more. No, Jen understands. She understands. Death to Reverum. This was like a thick pack. Maybe we got a frog in here. Maybe we got a frog. All right. Ooh, we got an adorable little Abra. Well, that's pretty cool. I wonder if there's any relation between this Abra and the original base set Abra. It kind of looks very similar. All right, Slurpuff, Perrin, Tatsugiri, Fione, Infernape. Twilight Masquerade holding on to the good stuff. All right. Twilight Masquerade, surrender your frogs. Because we've got about 6 ETBs that I emptied out the packs. Took one from the front, one from the back, threw them into the tote, called it good. The other day we got a 2-pack Magic. Highest card 353. Wow. Well, hopefully we get it. I've got it once before. The odds of getting it again are pretty slim. Palafin EX. Palafin EX. After these pulls, after these packs that we're gonna call it, because that'll be enough. Even if we get absolutely nothing, which we've been doing really good on our Prismatic lately. We've been getting a lot of Pokeballs, a lot of Master Balls. Nothing incredible. Nothing. No God packs, no Demigod packs in a while. No evolutions, no SIRs. It's been a while, but we got plenty of time. We got a lot of chances. We got a Poliwag right there, Glamora, Ariados. Let's see, Apom into an illustration rare Fione. It's another little thing that nobody can, you know, from like our age. You hear the name Fiona, and you can't think of anything other than Scotty doesn't know. What a great movie. What an incredible coming of age movie. 719. Okay, that's not bad. Prismatic Evolutions. Let's get some trauma going here. Let's see what we could do with some trauma. Maybe we could go to bed crying tonight because Prismatic Evolutions can do that to us with nothing on the first pack. Oh, what a great start. Couldn't even be a reverse Pokeball or a trainer art gallery or sorry, a trainer artwork. Umbreon EX. Yeah, it's going back up. Umbreon's going back up at 999. Yeah, I just saw it the other day. I think it was like what, 600? Or no, it was like 750 a few weeks ago. Slowking, Espeon. Oh, missed it. Oh, Master Ball Larvitar. Hey, we just pulled a Master Ball Pupitar a couple days ago. Or yesterday. That's all right. Master Ball Reverse Hollow Larvitar. I think that's $3.50. Somewhere around there. It's somewhere around there. Here, I'll pull that one back up for Liz and Trevor. Master Ball Larvitar from Prismatic Evolutions. Good, not great. I thought I might had seen some reflection happening from one of the cards when I was like going to like straighten it out and whatnot. $2.55. Okay, so $1 less than I thought. All right, that's no problem though. We got a Noibat into an adorable little Slowpoke, trying to evolve into a Slowbro. Buddy Poffin seeking Fanrotom into an Earthen Vessel and a Massive Ogerpon stuck to the back. These basic EX cards, so man, they can really, you know, when you see a basic EX card, it's like, oh, it could be worth a bit. Probably isn't. Could be worth a bit, though. It is a cornerstone Mask of Ogerpon. Do not worry so much about trying to find that card. It's probably worth, yeah, oh, it's $1.40. I figured it was like a 50-cent card, but either way, we're moving through this. I mean, it's one pull. That's not bad. You know, we'll take a pull. We're getting more pulls now than we did when we were going through the tins. The tins were a kick in the chops. Aromatisse, Larvitar, and a Whimsicott, and nothing behind it. It does suck when you get down to like your last few packs and like you really want to end on a great note, you know? But you got to save some product for the future. If you're just burning through these products like all day, you know, eventually you're gonna have nothing. You're gonna go in there to shoot your next video and you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta open up some stuff that I do not want to open up. And you get a Noivern EX. Basic Noivern EX. But we got 2 packs of Prismatic left, and as we all know, in Prismatic, anything can happen. Release! Jen, are you still with us? Have you figured out where you want to go for breakfast? I know we're going to stop off and get coffee first, because we got to get our coffee on. Larvitar, Suicune, Crispin, Eevee, Professor's Research, and a nothing Whimsicott for the regular holo. I swear, if we don't at least get a Pokeball in here, then we'll go until we get yes and no. Oh, okay. All right. We'll go until we get something all right. If we don't even get at least a Pokeball reverse, like, come on, we got to get something in here. All right. Applin, Goldeen, Shaman into an Oger's Mask. We got a Pokeball. And Black Belt and Fluttermane. Pokeball Furfrou. Guess I gotta open another box. Yeah, you're kind of right. We're gonna go until we get something alright. Just because, Paldea Evolve, it's speaking to us. Paldea Evolve is speaking to us. What is this Pokemon? Pincurchin? Pink Urchin? Or Pincurchin? Wonder what it is. Magikarp. We love Magikarp. Hopefully we get a reverse holo Magikarp at some point. Practice Studio. Tinkaton. Because if I could get a reverse holo Magikarp, if you guys have one of those, let me know. I'd love to get that off of you. I'd love to take the fish off that hands. Off them hands? Those hands? Alright, Paldea evolved again. Boom. Alright. Water. Water. Go until we get like an illustration rare, pretty much. Or greater. Alright. Electrode, Vigoroth, Bramblin, Graphite, and a Slacking. Man, we're these pulls are slacking tonight. Who assorted these packs? Who picked out these packs? We're gonna probably put that Darkness Ablaze back. As in, we are gonna put the Darkness Ablaze back. We're not gonna deal with that. Paldea Evolve, Twilight Masquerade, Prismatic, Surging. Yeah. There's a lot of potential in these packs, y'all. A lot of packs, a lot of potential, a lot of epic pulls to be had. All right, therapeutic energy into another energy into a Jumpluff. Oh my goodness. Nearly fell over trying to get that pack. Because I got my crutches down here on the ground. Alright. Prismatic. Okay. Come on, Prismatic. What do you got? Pokeball. Yeah, Pokeball, Miltank. Roaring Moon. Alright. Miltank, Pokeball. Probably 50-cent card, I think. Maybe 50 cent. What we do with those is we collect them and throw them into the into like these little boxes, little booster bundle boxes. And yeah, we don't really do too much with them because they can't move. Nobody wants them. You take them to a card show to give away to kids, and the kids are like, "Nah, I'm good." Oh, an A-Spec, nice. Aeron, Frostless, whatever. All right, A-Spec though, you know, A-Spec. Some of those A-Specs can be worth a bit of money. Most of them aren't. But, you know, some of them. Maybe the cards are calling upon a sacrifice. A Vroom sacrifice. Because Vrooms can't... They can't be left alone. They have to be destroyed. All Vrooms. Death to Vroom. That is my stance. It will be on my tombstone... unless I'm sharing it with my wife, and she will not allow that. But maybe she will. I don't know. If I watch the way I go out as a car accident. Oh man. Okay. All right, Prismatic. You've got the most potential out of all of them. Let's see what you got. With a Houndoom into a Dreepy and a Miltank into a Shaman, Professor Toro, Slowking, a Litleo Pokeball into an Eevee Reverse, and a Flareon Regular. And then we all cry when we go to bed. I did get a Jolteon Pokeball Holo the other day, and that was... Or Master Ball. And that was really cool. Don't open everything. Oh, we've got plenty more. We're not opening up everything because at some point we're gonna stop at our illustration rare, and literally the next illustration rare is where we're stopping. So, but we're okay. We'll be all right. There's got to be at least one illustration rare in all of these things. Apparently not in any of the packs that we're opening up right now, but there's one here somewhere. It's here. We just gotta find it. It's hiding. All right. We haven't opened up Paradox Rift at all. Let's check and see if maybe there's something in Paradox Rift. Maybe that's where the good stuff's hiding. Like the Groudon. Or is that... Yeah, the Groudon, this set. Let's see. Simipour, Tinkatuff, Mantike into a Mousehold EX. Not an illustration rare. But actually, this card might have some value to it. Do you guys want to... Somebody let me know. Paradox Rift, Mousehold. What do we have for that? What's our number on that one? Journey Together. Battle Styles is going back into there. I have such a hard time opening up some packs. And Battle Styles... Dude, the pull rates can be astonishingly bad. We still haven't pulled the Articuno. Okay, 735. That's not bad. 735 ain't too bad. But we're going until we get our illustration rare. Or special illustration rare. So illustration rare or greater. Now, I know that that other card that we just had will definitely... that one... The Mousehold's probably worth more than like half of the illustration rares. But that doesn't mean that it's an illustration rare. Because that's where we're just going to pull until... Or we're going to open until we get that. Groudon is the highest... Oh, it's going up! It's going up. Man, that's interesting. You know what's funny? The Charizard from Obsidian Flames also went up. I picked up one of those yesterday because I figured that, you know, it'd be a great little card, you know, good investment. And, you know, I don't know, like, it had a crease in it. I should have been paying better attention. But I got a good deal on it either way. And, you know, it is what it is. That's all you can really say. It is what it is. But, yeah. So, it looks good, though. Other than that, I mean, it's very clean card. So... And then also, that was one of the guys that's local. He pulled that. So I ended up buying it off of him instead of him selling it to the local card shop. Because they weren't going to give him the same amount of money as I'm willing to give the gentleman. So, yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. Help out your people. If you would rather pick up the card shop was willing to offer him like 65%. And... I'm more than happy to meet the difference at like between 80 and what would that be, 75% roughly, 70 to 75. So yeah, I'll help him out. I don't mind. And yeah, he's also, you know, he needed the money. So, or sorry, he needed the money more than the card. So, and his ability to pull packs is, oh wow, we got a Pokeball into a Master Ball, Slowpoke. We got a double banger. No illustration rare. Help out your people. Gandhi, probably. Yeah, definitely Gandhi, probably. All right, but we got a Master Ball Slowpoke. That's actually, it's really cool. Let me see if this is gradable. It is. It actually is gradable. That is really cool. That would be a funny card to actually have graded. A Slowpoke Master Ball. It's really cool. $4.13. That's not bad. It's not an illustration rare. Or better. But it's pretty cool. And you know what's funny? Prismatic Evolutions doesn't have illustration rares now that I think about it. And they do have some special illustration rares. Where's the Roaring Moon at, by the way? Could somebody let me know where the Roaring Moon is at? Is it the 4th highest card, or is it moving up a little again? Great Tusk, Sylveon, Execute, and a Ursaluna. Man, our stack over here is getting so high. All right, Twilight Masquerade, we're back at it. Okay, still fourth. You know what? That's all right. That's okay. There's a lot of really, really cool cards in that set that are that high up. I mean, yeah, they're all evolutions, and then you got that one, but you know, it is cool to see it taking down an evolution or two. And I wonder how long it's been moving upwards like that, because honestly, that's pretty awesome. Are we gonna have to dig into our 151? We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna dig into 151. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm a man of my word. Oh, illustration rare. Hyper rare is more rare than an illustration rare, which we have a hyper rare. Teal Mask of Ogerpon. We just pulled this one the other day. You know what's funny? We pulled this card. This actually is some of the best texturing I've ever felt in any card ever, by the way. So, but the hyper rare should be more rare than an illustration rare. And I pulled this one twice now. Looks extremely good. We might take that one in to get submitted. We'll set that one off to the side. All right. Let's see. Twilight, Priz, Paradox, Oh, we got a Brilliant Stars pack in there. I didn't realize we had a Brilliant Stars. All right, we'll open up one last pack. We'll open up a Brilliant Stars pack. That'll be our last pack of the night. Because Hyper Rare is more rare than an illustration rare. Here we go. Brilliant Stars. Hoping for no white code card. Probably going to be a white code card. What do we have? We have a white code card. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, you know what? We're just going to do a quick burn through this one. 4 cards in, roughly, is the reverse. And we get an Entei V card. That's not so bad. Got something out of it. All right. Let's bring it out. Let's bring us home. What if in the next pack it's the illustration rare or something like that? We put them all back. We're gonna let those live to fight another day. What a good day though. What a fun little time. I've got to rest my leg though because it's hurting. So we're gonna make this quick. For those of you that are new here, you know, make sure you guys, if you haven't already, you know, commented, subscribed, all that other good stuff. Like the video before you guys head out. You know, smash that little like button because it's fun and it's not gonna hurt at all. And why not, right? So, it's a good time. We had a good time. We didn't pull a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, that Pikachu was pretty freaking cool. But either way, my wife got to stop by for a little bit and say hi to everybody. And then everybody got to just focus on saying hi to my lovely wife. But yeah, so looking forward to doing the stream again next weekend. I don't believe that we're going to be doing any streams between now and then. Hopefully we get the PSA cards graded and sent back to us by then. That would be amazing. We'll also have some new eye candy that will be up on the wall. Smash that like button. Well, thank you, Blake. I appreciate that. Also, I don't recognize you, so appreciate you stopping by. And we're at the end of it, so we'll be doing this again next Sunday. If not Sunday, then maybe Saturday. If not Saturday or Sunday, then we'll, you know, I'll put out some notification that, you know, it'll say like when the next one is. But either way, looking forward to it. And be a good person. Aloha, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.